Now, I can't look behind you. But it's good to know that I have the guard shaft fully inspected. And then we can just go through to the Gullercraft hangar, which was discussed. Is this the Gullercraft? They're floating with green crystals and red crystals. Okay. Okay. I love how broken everything feels. Hallelujah, doors that open. Would you believe it? And not only doors that open outside, so there's no reason to close them and double check what's going on. Now, we're going to have some instructions. Gullerfiak Mines. Gullercraft Hangar. Craft patrol positions for Ilopilot Shield. In active state, 2 armed crafts hover at the same height as the plasma fountain flute system. Awaits plasma fountain bulb activation. Active state, 2 armed crafts. Start separation, fly out from the plasma fountain bulb until it is completely surrounds the harbor. Patrol harbor before returning back to Gullerfiak Mines. Okay. I do want that a little bit clearer for my... Yeah, screenshot. But we do have that. And you're set. And let's get our Gullerfiak Mines state information. Okay. It is not important at the moment. I can't do anything with that. We do need more reading of it. What? Wait, why can I zoom in here? Completely useless. Gullerfiak Mines. Hangar system. Rooftop needs to be opened fully for craft to begin levitation. Lever system. Open the hangar roof. Activates air conditioning system. Air conditioning system. Opens vents. Internal backup power. Generator. Okay. I do like that we have the clarify what the text is actually saying button. That is useful, although that does mean that the developer knew that it was going to be hard to read and then just didn't make it any better. So I don't know how I feel about that. Trying to make my OBS window a little smaller. So that I have more room to view there. There we go. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Gullerfiak Mines, Gullercraft Hangar, Gullerfiak Metal Levitation Unit. Maintenance checks to complete. Gullerfiak propulsion units, fans, and coolant. Console cables must be fastened to inner roof pumps. No overheating cables or clear view of pilot. Smooth throttle, brake systems, and fast steering rod operations. Warm up engines for 5 minutes before executing takeoff. Console throttle, brake system, and steering rod. Okay, we basically understand what that means. I'm hoping that that's not a pre-flight checklist that I'm going to completely screw up. We should be fine. I don't mind a pre-flight checklist. Now, it is, again, odd that I... Ooh. Look up. Okay. Look over that way. No. Go this way. Rotate here. And then I can zoom in on this spot in particular. Whoa, I was not supposed to find that. But I absolutely did. What does that mean, if anything? Why is that there? That was an oddity of the interface. I'm going to take a little bit larger of a screenshot of the surrounding area there. Oh, that is just the Neyyah symbol. That's what the like symbol of the game looks like. Okay. Why that? I'll never know. I can just back out. I entirely accidentally into that. Whoopsies. Okay. Back on track. We're gonna get into the Guller fact machine. I've wiggled the nodule. Unfortunately, wiggling the nodule has not provided me with anything. Oh, and the hangar doors aren't even open. Yeah, all right. You know what? First steps. I can't even look at what I'm wanting to look at. Yeah. Is that a Guller fact? Is that what I was looking at in there? Not particularly. No, okay, all right. Well, I can just zoop all the way around here. I didn't miss any side paths on my walk in here, did I? Not really. No. Okay. So there's no getting around back of that building unless we make a break for it here. No? This pathway won't even let me get around in there? Darn. I'm trying. I'm really trying here. Oh, and that was just get in the elevator, fully. I'm gonna rate that a nice 6 out of 10 elevator. Let's ride it again. The filter on it's okay, it could have had a nicer view. I do like the automatic turnaround. That's pretty great. I wanted to double check that this elevator only has 2 states. Now, in Myst, can you send the elevator back down? No, there's very clearly nothing above it. Ooh. Ooh. So that was in the elevator. If you looked through, for some reason I had a lady's eyes show up. Is this what I'm looking at from up here? Does that make sense for what I'm able to see? Where was I just now? This, hold on. This view on this elevator is not making sense to me. Because this is the tower that I was just looking at, directly in front of me. Yeah. That's this cool tower that I'm looking at, and then looking back out over the landscape. Oh no, there is another cool tower in the background there. Okay, why can I not get to that cool tower? Or that cool box? I guess that's all behind the mine shaft area. Okay, alright. And we're only able to go 180 here. Yeah, there's nothing for us to do to get over there. Okay, no. You inch forward ever slowly as we explore the game to understand our purposes. I just didn't put 2 and 2 together that there were multiple rooms here. Hey, and you know what? That was a pretty quick travel to get to where I needed to be. Not gonna complain about that. These spikes, I'm not concerned at all, that we are going into a heavily armored fortress. Hello!
Neyyah, I've just finished stacking these heater shells. What did you do with the 4th one? You're not Vermeer.
This is the dev!
Are you the one they were talking about? Vermeer and the Pelska? Yes, she said you would come. But what if she's working for Smokes?
Did he send you here?
Oh, it took too long. I mean, Vermeer was never gonna trap anyone. I should have. I must get to othe.
Oh, I guess you ran off that way, and we're following. Okay. I got portal blasted. Plot happened. We had a lot of proper nouns thrown at us. Look, I hear your alarm system. I would like to be able to turn around and see what's behind me. All right, plot is happening.
So, I heard Mason went through the portal and blew himself up, along with the Jalood. Why would he do that? Such a waste.
Same mark on their cheek, by the way.
You must return to othe. The portal that brought you to the lab.
Ooh.
Will take you to the other Jalood.
Oh, I'm pausing him. The reason I'm pausing him when I'm going into my other screen is because I've just taken a screenshot of what is on his necklace there. Do you see, intrepid viewers? Zoom in, and look at his necklace. That's writing, and that's gonna be relevant at some point. All right, back to it.
It will be useless to you, of course, without the right programming, which is why you must find the secret portal.
You got a secret portal? Hmm? Transcript document. Thank you for providing us transcript. Emergency video call transcript. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, bud! Printed from emergency broadcast monitor and emergency video call. Sender Vermeer, location Jalood docking station. Cletext Communications add-on program booted. Converting audio to text data. Successful loading. So I heard, so that was Mason, and he blew himself up along with the like portal ship, the Jalood. Why would he do that? Let's return to othe. Was that where I'd started? No, I'd started at Filitsu Island in Gefunke Zone. No, that is just the first place that I grabbed a map screenshot of. No, I did start somewhere else, which might have been othe. The portal that brought you to this lab will take you to the other the portal that brought you to the lab. The portal that brought you to the lab will take you to the other Jalood. Where was the lab? No, I'm at the lab HQ right now. That's where I am. The portal that brought you to the lab. Which is why you must find the secret portal. Interference detected, audio and video unable to be delivered, data salvage. Follow these instructions. Firstly, grab Payeeta case behind you. Oh, we lost video call. Okay. Firstly, grab the Payeeta case behind you. Once you take it, power will be restored. To access the rest of this lab and other areas I've successfully secured on Neyyah, you'll need a key. It is in my office at the Payeeta factory of the arrival sector. Stronger interference detected. Difficulty translating audio to text. Loading. Error detected. Program is unable to translate entire conversation. Next page contains salvaged parts of audio. Change locations of the transportation towers. A mask is needed. You need the orange Payeeta. Velotron machine. Zephyr. Lower the Neyyah. Once the spores are released. Go straight to Pelka Shrine. Smolax will come to Neyyah. Smolax. Hold on. I was just being warned about Smolax. You must be prepared once activating the bunker teleportation system. Secret portal. Now go. I shall be waiting for you here at the Jalud docking station on othe. I mean, all right. You are just railroading me here. God damn. I now have this box item, which is what I needed to do back at that first portal I had entered. Which is not what I want to be doing right now, but I really don't have another choice to back out of here other than to watch the eyeball. We are still at Neyyah Site 28. That's fine. The Payeeta case. The Payeeta case holds the Payeeta device. They provide power to various machines found on the Neyyah sites, developed in red, blue, green, and yellow designs. I need an orange one. Hold on, I need an orange one. 3 components make up the symbology of the Payeeta device. The portal triangle, representing location, the line of 4 squares representing the Payeeta energy levels, and a circle within. I'm doing hand motions like you can see me. The circle within the line through it, which makes the Payeeta unique to its given location. Please notify your instructor if any Payeetas fail to operate during your training session. By Bannock Systems in connection with Grey Mountain Systems. I like that there's a little bit of industrial nonsense here going on top of the spiritual nonsense. Did these two provide the same instructions? No, this is the lobby access security system. I have notes for what that might actually be. No, I don't. I didn't get screenshots of what was on the goddamn portal. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't need that. We zoom out from here, and now you actually let me explore correctly. I've attained new crystals from the Pleska Shrine. This has solved the issue. Oh, this one I can't make clearer. Solved the issue of certain areas in Neyyah not being accessible, or Neyyah accessible through this handheld portal. I have decided to call it the Pelska portal. Ertner has also updated the Bannock system with which the portal system operating on, making sure to hide it from Smolax's gaze. The sensors I have hidden within Neyyah's Pelorian portals also react instantly upon accessing areas of Neyyah. These sensors unlock traversable areas of Neyyah within the Pleska portal. My work here on Neyyah will be much easier and quicker to conduct than ever imagined. What work is that? Ooh, look at, oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, I want a 3D print of that right now. Of course, all this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Orion's contributions. Activating the Pleska portal at the Pleska Shrine is now very instantaneous. and Orion seems to agree upon activation codes. In memory of the Philitsians that were lost, and from the ashes come a new beginning. Philitsia continues to guide me in this mission, it seems. For this, I am grateful. Okay, so we've got a lost civilization. All right, how do we fondle the knobs? We got handles. The base connects to the Peleska Shrine. New Peleska Shrine crystal activation button. Couldn't be clearer. Note, the Peleska portal can only be used at certain areas of Neyyah. I've called these areas active points, and their locations can be found in my journal at the secret office. The secret office is on our original map. Ooh, no, we have office, not secret office. We don't have a secret office. The Peleska portals must be powered at the console I've set up at the Pinrova point. Only then can it work correctly. Okay, we don't know where the Peleska Shrine is. Whoop! There's the thingy. There's the Peleska portal. I was not expecting to just get that. It's a good thing I checked behind that box. Emergency broadcast system disabled. We're gonna need to get this noted down. Neyyah site, 28 sectors. Camera sector, elevator sector, arrival sector, HQ lab sectors, 2 out of 4, and then current position, and Jalud exit station. So 3 is the, okay, no. So this is not 2 out of 4. This is giving us map information, which means I want to rearrange how I have set up some of my notes. The important thing is that we put the maps together. Map screenshots go together. Whoop. And we press this button, and we get this. Okay. So that means currently I'm at the HQ lab, which makes sense, or lab HQ on my regular app. And these symbols were what were on the boxes on that, like, battery pool area before I warped here. Okay. You don't let me do anything when I press that button. Let me read my journal one more time. Once the spores are released at Neyyah heating chambers, sensors will active, go straight to the Peleska Shrine. So there is a Neyyah spore collection pool, which is the central diamond thing on that map. Okay. We were told that Smolax is bad. Smolax sounds bad. Bad news for Smolax. And there's apparently an orange Payeeta. Apparently there is an orange Payeeta, which would be the Payeeta factory and the Payeeta case. Orange Payeeta. But in this documentation that we read, it says developed in red, blue, green, and yellow designs. We don't have an orange one normally. Okay, now important to note at the whoa! Fuck! Okay, no, that screen was important. Sorry, I'm going to need to reference what the hell I'm actually reading here. Ooh, not you. Get out of here. You. The Payeeta case. Okay. That gets a whole new tab in my notes. We have the Payeeta case. That makes sense. And now, just so I can reference it, I want a screenshot of what all of these nonsenses look like. We can blow that the frick up. Okay. That's half my screen now taken up with Payeeta nonsense. Only one Payeeta that is yellow. Okay, that's fair. So the Tila portal triangle represents location. And that location is, I'm noticing that the central, this diamond shape on that, let's see if I can't reference what I'm looking at, is the same as this central shape, which is the Neyyah Spore Pool collection. Okay. So we're going to have a way to correlate those two. Am I jumping the puzzle gun early here? Maybe a little bit. Is this a problem? Not for me. Not for me. Okay, so we've got the Payeeta portal triangle representing location. Now, unfortunately, the other locations that we had were circular or bullseye and not related to triangles. But I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 unique triangles. Okay, all right. A line of 4 squares representing the Payeeta energy level, which could be in all of the red ones are in the top, all of the blue ones are in the middle, all of the green ones are in the middle lower, and the yellow one is in the lowest. Good to note. And a circle with a line through it makes a Payeeta unique to its given location, which is different from representing a location. So we have 1, 2. Because these two have the same representative location, but they are unique to a given location. Okay, all right. All right. I now fully understand the Payeeta case. And by that, I mean I didn't even bother clicking on one of these. I can just pick it up and put it somewhere. Hells yeah, hells yeah. Hells yeah. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right.